Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Go.
So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Now Shaq. Pass to Exum. Right side, Markkanen. Back to Exum. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Exum's got the first points up on the board here for Charlotte.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Shot's good by Booker.
And the coaching staff loves when Booker attacks. Puts the pedal to the metal there.
Inside, O'Neal with the steal. Here's Exum. And finished off by Exum.
Well, you got to credit the steal. Great anticipation on the defensive end to get that break started.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Here's Shaq. And the shot falls short this time. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And the rare three from Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way. Either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Well, plenty of power behind that play. He didn't give the defense any chance to stop it.
2 points, that one goes.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Screen by O'Neal. Here's Maxey. Here's Williamson. Gobert with the block.
As intimidating a defensive presence as there is, Gobert could write a book on rim protection.
Albuquerque trails by 3. Watson with it. Now guarded by Booker. That evens the score.
Well, a lot of guys shoot it much better when they fire straight off the pass.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And stolen by Booker. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker flashing his athleticism. What a dunk there by the young guard.
A drive by Williamson.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
And Albuquerque making a change here. Here's Markkanen. Here's Exum. And that one goes long. And Albuquerque with the possession. Trailing by 2. Here's Watson. Driving to the basket. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Exum. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Charlotte leads by 2. The second quarter coming. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Charlotte.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
It's Adebayo with the rebound. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
And here's Brunson. Still scoreless. Stolen by Markkanen. Rondo with it. It's rebounded by Brunson. And Albuquerque with the possession. They trail by 1. Here's Barnes. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Finds his spot and drops that basket.
Green, no luck. Barnes outside. Rejected by Ingram.
And that wingspan of Ingram can sneak up on you. He is long.
And it's Green, missing. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Albuquerque. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Here's Ingram. That's good from 17 feet away.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Albuquerque leading by 3. And Brunson throws it down hard.
Strong move. Brunson just losing his way inside.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by Exum.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Well, their coaches love seeing that. Working that ball, playing team basketball.
Rodman sets a screen. And stolen by Maxey. Young outside. Nifty move. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Here's Booker. Got a piece of it.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. 5 seconds left to play here in the half. No one near Maxey. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare. He guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Booker. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Dosunmu. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively. And you can get a vision for the future Booker might have in this league. He has all the foundational elements of an elite scorer.
Maxey deciding where to go with it. Dosunmu trains the three-pointer. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 6 now for Albuquerque. Shaq goes right through him.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Shoots it up. Markkanen down low. And Markkanen throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers would drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Exum's shot is off. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Albuquerque. The lead is 2. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Exum can't tie it up as that one misses. O'Neal outside. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Past O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
That rim has a family.
And Larry Bird wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Charlotte making a switch here. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Dosunmu. From outside the arc. Markkanen pulls it in. Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And that's how you set up your teammates. Great pass.
O'Neal on the wing. Drops one in from the wing. Shaq's got the game tied up here for Albuquerque.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
On the wing, Markkanen takes it inside, and that one is good. Markkanen's got 6 points.
Physical play from Markkanen through the defender.
Rebound by Albuquerque. Here's Shaq. Booker pulls it in. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. And Albuquerque making a change here. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on the court.
Charlotte in the lead. Here's Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got his second basket.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back to Ingram. It's stolen by Watson. Deep Adebayo. 3/4 of play in a close game here. It's Charlotte. They finish off the third quarter with a massive. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Charlotte leading by 3. Here's Booker. Booker in stride. Green with the block.
You see the defensive instincts there. That's what makes Green one of the best.
Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And here is Barnes. Good on the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And the dunk by Barnes.
Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Teams changing it up here. And it's Rondo with the ball for Charlotte. Maxey with the block.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
Booker! Jumper is off. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
First team foul.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan, or he'll destroy you.
Beyond the arc, and there's the 3.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
The drive by Rondo, and they pick up the 2.
Yeah, you want to be successful, you got to make Rondo beat you with his jumper. You can't allow him to torch you on the drive.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul.
Team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Williamson looking it over. O'Neal. Gobert there for the rebound. And so it's Charlotte with it. Now Markkanen.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low. Gets it to go.
Well, they needed someone to step up there, and it's Markkanen who answers the call.
It's tipped. Markkanen pulls it down. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. It's the 13-footer. Maxey with the block. Williamson. Oh, what a finish.
Well, these are the moments Zion lives for. He loves to perform when the lights are brightest.
O'Neal with it. Now defended by Gobert. It's in there.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Misses the three. Charlotte trails by 4. Gobert. Oh, the floater is good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Trailing by 2. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williamson there for the rebound. And Albuquerque with the possession. Whoa! And there's the dunk.
He's just staying poised down the stretch. That's a big make for Williamson.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Oh, man, he's got to be feeling good right now. Those are some clutch points.
And the 3 misses. And so Albuquerque takes the win. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching.